Good evening, North Carolina Prepper. In my continuing quest for my 1-year plan, I've decided that I need fire for cooking. And I want something that's a consumable source that'll consume itself. I don't want to carry like a Pepsi can stove or any type of stove like that and have to refill it and everything. So what I'm going to do is I'm make some fire discs. Basically they're, cotton balls and paraffin wax. Paraffin wax is really one of the hottest things you can really burn for this without getting specialty fuels. I think it burns like 1400 BTU or something per pound, but it's not as fast as ethanol, so it can't really compete with that, but it's a slower burn. The problem people have with this, doing these things like this, is the fact that it gets a lot of soot on your cooking dish. Well, there's an easy solution. You put a really, really thin layer of mud on there and just wash that off, or dirt or anything. Or you can put a little bit of dish soap and it'll coat that and come off, or any type of thing, Vaseline or anything, whatever. That's not an issue at this time because I don't care if it's all sooty at the bottom or scratched up or whatever. But I'm going to put the paraffin in here in the tin and then smash it down and make a fire disc. And then the next video I'll do tomorrow, when it's literally in the day, I'll take and we'll do a burn test, and I'll probably put them together as one video. Or may not, I don't know. Depends how we do it. But we'll do a burn test and see how long it takes to get 1 cup of water to a boil. We'll see how long it lasts, etc. I don't have any data on that this time. I really don't know. It may not work at all. It may work. I don't know. These are like little, I guess they're EBIT or Cibits or whatever, little fire cubes. So I'm trying to replicate that. And like I said, this will consume itself because it won't have the aluminum, but it'll consume itself and be the end of it. So it's a self-lightening fuel, I guess. So let me go ahead and I'll get this and I'll melt it and I'll drip it in there and I'll compress it, and I'll just come back and show you guys the finished product. Okay? I mean, you see how I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna melt the wax and compress it down to make a disc. This is a vitamin bottle, by the way. All right. I'll be right back when it's done. Okay, that's 1 cotton ball saturated with, this is all the wax that's left, so it absorbed most of the wax. I tried adding other cotton balls and it just kind of fell apart, so I couldn't really do it. So I got that, I tamped it down, twisted it. I'll probably have to heat it to get it out a little bit, but that's fine. And then as soon as I'm done, as soon as it gets hard, I'll take it out and take a look at it and see where we stand. Okay, I'm outside ready to do the burn test. The wife donated the silverware rack. She doesn't know she donated it yet, but that's okay. And I'm gonna put it. I've got 1 cup of water in a tin can. Like I said, I haven't designed the stove or anything yet. This is just the burn test of the solid wax paraffin cotton ball disc, fire disc, I'm gonna call it. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the time test. I'm gonna keep it in here so it doesn't get waxed over everything. But let me see if we can get this thing lit and how easy it is to light. It's burning. These might be hard to light. What I'll probably do is take it and pull a little piece up. Yeah, let me do that. I'll be right back. Okay, that's a little hard to light. That needs to be redesigned. So what I'm going to do is take my knife and tear up some pieces here. Just like that, actually. Actually, I probably don't need to now. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. It just needed to be frayed a little bit. Maybe super compressing it wasn't necessarily the right idea. I'll just put it out. Nope. Still on, but now I just blew it out. Maybe I'll actually leave the candle wick in it next time. So, let that get burning here, if it does. Oh, went out again. Yeah, there needs to be some redesign on this. Now it has some airflow under there. So we'll let that get good and going here. I'm going to go ahead and put the camera on top of it. Or the can, not the camera. And I know that'll get all sooty, but like I said, I don't care about that. So, let's see how that rocks here in a bit. It's catching better. There's a slight breeze out here, so there's absolutely no windscreen whatsoever. So let me get this burning, and I'll be back a couple minutes. I'll do a time check, and then I'll be right back when it's boiling. Okay, it's been about 9.5 minutes. It's whistling at the top, which, let me see if you can hear that. Microphone. I hope you can hear that. Anyway, down here, we can see it's still going strong. It took a couple minutes to actually get burning right, and it's kind of sooty, so I'll bring it back when it gets to a full boil. I'm spec'd about 10.5 minutes, which takes a while, but it'll give you time to do your breakfast or whatever. But it's kind of got a little tea kettle thing going. That hole is from when I was doing a thermometer in there. So we'll be back in a minute. Okay, we got our boil now. Let me get this off. I can hear it boiling in there. As you can see, we have a boil. Oops, sorry. There we go. It's losing the boil now that I pulled the lid off, but it didn't take a lot of energy. Like I said, it took about 12 minutes to get to a full boil. That's counting startup time on it. So I'll go ahead and let this burn and see how much longer the thing will burn. So we'll be back when I have the time for that, for how long it totally burned. Alright. Yeah, I gotta stop the test. This thing's burning forever. It's been 34 minutes, and I gotta get to work. So let's just know that it burns. Let's say 35 minutes. It looks like it's wearing down now anyway, so let's call it 35 minutes with the tea lights worth of, or almost the tea lights, maybe 3/4 tea lights wax. So there you go. That'll work just fine. It needs to be frayed up a little bit, the light, and it needs a couple minutes to get burning. But after that, we're good. Alright, this is Nutgun Pepper. Please rate and subscribe. Thank you, and have a great day.